Hello, my name is Patricia Hall, and today is October 26, 2017, and I will be dissecting an eyeball of a cow. Let's go ahead and get our protective gear on. Okay, so a lot of the tissue had already been removed. I removed a little bit more of the muscle and tissue. And I wanted to show where the optic nerve in the back of the eyeball is. So this is the optic nerve right here. I wanted to show you this is the cornea, and the sclera is around the cornea. This is the protective membrane that covers the eyeball. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut the cornea. And we're going to look inside while we're releasing some of the aqueous liquid. The aqueous chamber is in the front. And the posterior portion is where the vitreous humor is. So I believe, okay. So we're just going to go ahead and release some of that liquid that you can see coming from the eyeball. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and cut the anterior from the posterior portions of the eyeball. I'm going to go ahead and move this so that you can see that better. And I'm going to try to use this. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so it seems as though the lens, okay, so let me go ahead and show you some of these areas. So, of course, we have the cornea and the sclera. Okay, then we have the this is the iris, and this is the pupil, and this is the lens right here. Okay, that's the lens. The lens should have been, or is actually located usually, on that side of the eye, but this vitreous humor, which is the jelly-like, I'm going to go ahead and remove them both since they came out together. Okay, and so here we have the vitreous humor, which is, or the vitreous body, which is like a jelly kind of feel. I'm going to go ahead and squish that as asked. And So that's this virtuous humor. Okay, this is the lens. As you can see, it's not completely round. Okay, and it's actually really hard. Almost like a, let me see, almost like a firm, you really can't penetrate it at all. It's pretty hard. Okay, so that's the lens. I'll go ahead and lift this up again. This here is the iris. This is the retina. The retina, you can see, is attached to the optic disc right here. So there's like an attachment. Let me see if I can bring it closer. So here's the optic disc. And that is actually attached to the optic nerve. So the nerves go through the optic disc into the optic nerve. So the retina is this here, it's attached. This is the choroid, and in humans, the black portion is what we see in humans. All of our choroid is all black. But in cows, the difference is they have this blue type in choroid, which actually reflects light and makes it easier for them to see at night. That is the difference between the cows and humans. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these apart, and I'm going to remove the iris so that we can see the cornea better. Let me see if I can get this part. And it's attached to the sclera. So let me see if I can try to find an area that... I need to take a photo of this. Okay. Okay, so I'll have to do that off camera. So I just wanted to go ahead and make sure that I've spoken about all these. So this is the optic nerve, the cornea, okay, the sclera is around the eye. And then we have the retina, which is this here, the optic disc, and you can still see that it's still attached to the optic disc. Let me see. Okay, let's write that in there. Okay, this is the choroid, the different colors of the choroid. And here, the iris. This is the pupil. This is the lens, and the jelly of the vitreous humor. And we saw the liquid of the aqueous liquid. And I believe that's all that I needed to show you. So thank you very much. And I had a wonderful, wonderful adventure. Bye-bye.